Howdee, my fellow COVID-19 gift recipients. One of the gifts of this lockdown has been that I couldn't get gas for cooking. Naturally, of course, they waited till I ran out of gas and then made damn sure I couldn't get any. So what I've done is I've made a little change to the Charlek gasifier, and I'm attempting to use the gas from it for cooking purposes. Initially I tried running the gas into this, but the gas just will not burn when coming out of these little holes. So I come up with a little variation on this, which normally sits up here. It is fed by the spark plug to ignite it. That's my test flare. What I've done is I've made this little thing, it's got a pan stand on it. These little holes were meant to be outlets for the flame, but that doesn't work either. I found the only way I can get a flame is right out of the top there. So I've got the sparklet bulb in there, just kind of sitting there. That will ignite any gas that tries to get out of there. And these mega high-tech pan stand technology things will allow me to put this here pan on there, like so. Now, that ain't the best solution, but it's the sort of thing I was able to come up with at just a few minutes' notice. So, without further ado, let us start up the fan thing and set fire to any gas that might be coming out. This is unfiltered, so as you can see it's got a disgusting blue flame colour to it. Ideal would be yellow. I'll put this on and then reignite it. Right, here we go. It burns more readily if there's a pan sitting on it. I think it's just stopping any breeze from blowing the flame away. This has already had a couple or 3 minutes on this, so you can see the beginnings of a little bit of steam coming from here. So I want to test this a bit more thoroughly and see what it can do, whether it can serve as a cooking solution for the next month or two here on the farm. It beats lighting the fire for the purpose of cooking, as this is more economical, and so far it's proven to be smoke free. And what's cool is after I've done the cooking I can take the pan off here, pull the rope and start that engine down there to recharge the battery. Right now this is pulling maybe 40 or 50 watts out of the 12-volt battery and delivering maybe 1,000 watts of heat to the water. I don't know. Haven't measured it, but it doesn't really matter. I'm running this unfiltered at the moment, as I'm pretty sure there's a bit more energy to be had in gas that may contain a little bit of tar. Yeah, there's a bit of steam coming off that water now. I got that out of one of the horse troughs, so I probably won't be making soup out of it anytime soon. This is the first test run, and it seems to be working. A bit noisy, yeah, but hey, this kind of thing is going to save my bacon, and cook my bacon for that matter. So maybe if other folks are having a spot of bother, assuming you don't have the national grid, this could be the solution for it. Just adapt your gasifier to run a cooker of a kind. I'm pretty sure this gasifier, which has far greater gas output, would do even better. But hey, figured I'd start on the smallest gasifier that I don't use as often. Yeah, just a little old thing. This here tank is 10 gallons. Metric gallons, that is. I fill it to about maybe 3/4-ish, and that gives me 3 hours at 1 kilowatt with that engine down there. It'd be interesting to know what it can do when cooking like this. I think it will be more as that blower that I'm using right there doesn't pull the gas through as quickly as the engine does, because it's only a small blower. Let's see, do we have any boileology here? Not yet, just the beginnings of a simmer. It will be interesting to put a fry pan on here and see if I can fry stuff, or even use the fry pan as a kind of oven to cook turtle food. I mean, a pizza. Well, same thing really. But, you know, let's, for a quick put together little thing, as rough as, that works pretty well. And it's got electronic ignition and everything. So, fellas and fella-esses, just a little sideways movement in the wood gas army's fight for independence. Okie dokie, my good friends. Enjoy your lockdown, as I sure am enjoying mine. Not. Well, I done got me my rifle and I went and done me some hunting. And look what I done caught. A couple of wild cans. Them there's getting cooked, and that there's gonna be my dinner tonight. All thanks to the power of charcoal. Can't seem to get the water to boil, maybe because them there cans is plenty cold. But it ain't gonna matter. It'll be hot enough for me to have a good feed. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Ciao for now. Well, actually, no. Ciao for later. Well, bending the pan holders up a little bit seems to help, as the pan is now slightly further away from the flames, and it seems like it can deliver a bit more heat to the base of the pan. Obviously some experiments are in order here, but it looks like I got me a pretty effective off-grid solution for the zombie invasion or zombie apocalypse that is, that we're currently embroiled in. Talking of broiling, let's see if I can turn up the powertricity here. Now we're cooking with gas, lots and lots of gas. It ain't as energetic as LPG, the bottled gas for cooking, but it's getting the job done pretty jolly well, by Joves. It's giving me ideas for a new project. A portable version of this that runs on a car battery. So instead of all this system for generating power, we have a minute version of it that stands alone and maybe uses a computer fan, a bit like a rocket stove, but more advanced. As I like the flame this produces, this is more controlled than most rocket stoves I've seen. Not rocket stoves, I mean wood gasifying stoves. Not as consistent as this, but a lot simpler, I have to admit, so it's still a valid option. Anyway, enough talking. It's time for me to do some eating. I like eating. Ciao for now.